Hello Taurus, welcome to 5th House Divination. My name is Kirsty. This is your first love reading that I've posted on the channel. I've posted your first general reading yesterday. The channel is a week or two old now. So I will be posting each day. We'll go through the zodiac in sequence with the general reading followed by the love reading. The messages are not time specific, so if they resonate with you, when they find you, then they're your message at that time. So guys, we did a general reading yesterday. If you haven't seen it already, Man Holding a Heart came out as your central theme, and that is talking about possibly a new male coming into your life, or or the upgrade of the current male that you've got. He may be behaving himself a little bit better. So check that out. That might be love relevant for you, although I do try and separate the love and the general readings. But yeah, I mean, it might be worth checking it out anyway, so the link below for that. Right, okay, so with the love readings, what we do is we get an oracle from this very fun deck. This is called Notes from the Universe on Love and Connections by a guy called Mike Dooley. And the messages kind of go from the profound to the ridiculous. Some of them are a lot of fun, some of them are much more sort of deep and meaningful. So we'll see what we get today for you guys. And then we've got, we'll get some tarot. Follows the same format as the general that I uploaded yesterday. So there's an oracle to give you the general theme, and then some tarot. Okay. Butter up, pucker up, buttercup. Now, if you're not familiar with that, that's an expression, that's an very old-fashioned expression about pursing your lips to receive a kiss. So fantastic. Okay. So the back of that says, if I can get it to focus. Being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for love magnet, the universe. Okay. So, being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for love magnet, the universe. Okay. So, let's see what else Tarot's got to say about this then. So the tarot cards that I'm using, if you're not familiar with them, it's the vice versa deck. So they're actually printed on both sides. So I will cut and pull them that way rather than, a lot of the time I'll just pull them straight out of the deck, but with these double-sided ones. I don't want to be accused of cheating now, do we? Right, okay, so let's have a look. So we'll do a past, a future, and 2 cards for the present. If any majors or any court cards come out, then we'll pull clarifiers for those. So that's the Queen of Cups. We've got the Hanged Man in the future energy. Now, interestingly enough, the Hanged Man came out as a present energy in your general, so I think it's definitely worth checking the two. Current is that's the Page of Swords, so I'm still getting used to this. Yes, that's the Page of Swords. And, ooh, the Devil. Okay, so we've got 2 major arcana out of 4 cards. And we've got 2 court cards. So the court cards can be people in our lives, or they can be facets of our personality. So I'm just going to get a clarifier for this Queen of Cups and this past energy. And the Knight of Cups wanted to come out. Okay. So this future energy then, this Hanged Man. Let's pull something for that. So the Hanged Man. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, For the devil, we've got the the Page of Wands. Okay guys, sorry for the jump. I had to pause the camera for a minute. Okay, so this butter, I said it wrong again, didn't I? Pucker Up Buttercup. It's talking about being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for love magnet. And I think, looking at the cards surrounding, I think what this is actually talking about is, I think this is about being friend zoned or trying to get out of the friend zone, if I'm honest. I think looking at the past, we've got the Queen of Cups and we've got the Knight of Cups. And how I'm seeing this is, I think that you have basically tried to approach or tried to offer a romantic sort of association, or you've made a romantic offer to somebody, but you've been kind of stonewalled. If that's the front of the card. So I think this is someone that emotionally you probably feel quite connected to, and you think that you may have a romantic future with. So that's you going in and trying to approach or offering them some kind of romantic overture, and you've been sort of met with I think this is the wall of the friend zone, to be honest. So in the current energy, we've got the the Page of Swords. And the pages are just learning to use whichever suit it is that they belong to. Or they have a small amount of this sort of energy at their disposal. So with the Page of Swords, the Swords talks about information, communication. So this could be somebody that this could be an online connection. So you're maybe trying to enhance it, bring it forward into the real world. Or this could be somebody or something that you either haven't got a lot of communication with at the moment, or there's more information maybe that you need. There's something else that you need to know. Possibly you don't have all of the information, but you're operating with some form of limited knowledge or limited communication. What we also had was the Devil. That's a major arcana. And the Devil does talk about negatively it can talk about our things that hold us back, things that aren't particularly healthy. But in the French school of the tarot, this actually talks about really sort of, kind of exposing ourselves and being totally and utterly at one with ourselves. And I think in the combination with this Knight of Wands, it actually talks about, I think this person, I think there is an emotional connection there for you, but I think looking at this, I think basically if you were left alone with them in a room for 5 minutes. Oh, I'm just seeing this now as a flipping tail of this Devil. Yeah, I think this is somebody that not only are you sort of romantically attracted to, but I think you've got an enormous fancy for them. I think they really, 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 really float you out. I think this is this is great because it's kind of got everything. There's the emotional connection there, but I think they really sort of tick all your boxes for you. So what you've got is you're trying to you've got this spark of interest, you've got this massive sort of fancy for this person, but you're having to channel it through a limited amount of communication, as I say, whether that's online or from a distance, or there's possibly some information that you don't know or that you don't have. So the moving into the future, as far as this goes, as obviously this reading is only based on where we're going at the moment. So if you change something in the present moment, then the future will obviously change. But based on what's going on at the moment, this connection is moving into, we've got the Hanged Man, which is a major arcana, and this talks about, it's a stationary energy. It can be stagnant. On the outside, it looks as if nothing's happening. It might look as if nothing's happening on the outside, but on the inside, what's happening is there's a total adjustment. There's a readjustment of your perception of a situation. There's a readjustment of how the situation is seen, how you feel about things. So this is like a kind of a reorientation. This is looking for the input and clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is, so the 8 comes in after the 7, and it talks about, you know, you've decided that you really want to invest your energy into this. So the 8 of Pentacles talks about persistent, consistent, practical application of your energy into this area. So this could be talking about thinking about how to practically go about this. You know, how is it going to work? How is it going to manifest? This could be somebody that lives at a distance. It may be the distance that's the issue, possibly. And then obviously, I don't like to mention the C word, but we are all a little bit isolated from the people, a lot of the people that we want to spend time with and be with. So, I mean, it could be that. So this could, to me, I've got two things coming through on this. This is either, as I say, thinking about or changing your perspective on how or if or what energy to put in. I think at the 8 of Pentacles, you've committed into it. So this is, this reconsideration, this change in perspective is how to actually, how much energy, not whether to or not, but how much energy to actually put into this, how much of your resources to put into it, and how to actually go about getting it as perfect as possible. So I think, tying back into this card, I think this is you refining your approach, changing your approach somehow to try and get out of this friend zone that you've been put in. Or, you know, possibly they don't, it's just that they're not aware, or they haven't seen you in the light that you want to see them with. And I've just been drawn to this on this, I don't know if you can see it, the camera's going to focus on it. It is a phoenix rising from the ashes. There we go. So this does talk about transformation. So I think I think this is talking about, I think there's some sort of change in a connection that you've maybe tried to bring in, and you might have had a knockback, and now possibly you're not sure about how to go about, or whether indeed you should try. I mean, this is saying, you know, this is saying that you should, you know, go for love magnet. So the universe is kind of encouraging you to pursue this. But I think this is talking about maybe changing your approach, changing how you do it. So if it goes into a phase in the future where it looks like not an awful lot's happening, you know, there will be more. There will be something happening just going on behind the scenes. Anyway, guys, I think the message is don't give up. Just rethink your strategy and try again. So if this was for you, I hope you got something from it. As I say, there was the man holding the heart actually came out in your general reading yesterday. So that may, and the Hanged Man was there as well, so that may well be relevant. And also over on Instagram, I do have a whole series of daily messages that come through that are specifically about blockages to connections and trying to get them to move on and develop. So there may be something there for you. So the link to my Instagram is actually up on the banner. So anyway, guys, I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to pop back for your sun, moon and rising, and do click the link above to subscribe. Thanks, guys.